Well, we are a bit shocked that the decision came out the way it did. I think as immigration attorneys, we were expecting the worst, which was that the DACA program was going to be completely rescinded.
And we're talking about several thousand people right here in the state of Arizona that are considered DACA recipients, right?
That's correct. Close to about 30,000 people here in Arizona alone.
But this isn't over yet because my understanding is that the Supreme Court said the Trump administration has the authority to undo DACA. However, the way they went about it in this case was what they were ruling on. Is that correct? Please explain.
That is correct. So the majority opinion called the decision to terminate the program arbitrary and capricious. Now, they didn't say that the program could not be rescinded. Neither party argued that. It's just the way that this program was on the chopping block. The proper legal channels were not followed to properly rescind it. And that's why the decision didn't stick as is.
And what are you telling your DACA clients now based on this decision by the U.S. Supreme Court?
That they can breathe today, but next week is a different story. So, today is a day to celebrate for them, but that's cautious optimism because next week can be something that's completely adverse to what they're feeling today.
Could this be solved by Congress and then just get the executive orders out of the way and let the legislature take care of it, the House of Representatives and the U.S. Senate?
This could absolutely be solved by Congress if they were to pass a law such as the DREAM Act, allowing these young people to lawfully work and stay, remain here in the US, possibly a path to citizenship. But by the same token, it's been tried before. The DREAM Act was introduced in Congress in 2001, it was shot down. Um, it was introduced again in 2010. It was shut down. Most recently, it was introduced in 2013 as part of a broader immigration reform, but again, it was shut down. So there's been attempts made multiple times, and it is up to Congress. They could fix this uh, quickly, but in the past, they've just refused to do so.
All right, Jose Vasquez, anything else you'd like to say about this topic?
Yeah, this topic, I think, especially in the current climate and the current state of the world with this pandemic, just to give you an idea of how DACA recipients are part of our society. They are us essentially. There's an estimated 30,000 DACA recipients working in the front lines in the medical field as medical professionals and nurses fighting this pandemic, risking their lives every day, shoulder to shoulder with Americans for the greater good of the United States. These are our people.
Jose Vasquez, thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.